It's streaming to Facebook?
It's saying that we're streaming on Twitch and streaming to Facebook. So are we live or not? Oh, we are live. Nobody can hear us. Oh no, they can't hear us. On a whim. Hey guys.
So after a lot of technical difficulties. So sorry about that, guys. It's 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. And we're kicking it off on our podcast On A Whim. Episode 2. So to my left, your right, Jabari Lewis Smith, our awesome technical director for this podcast.
Throwing me under the bus.
That's what I do best.
Nobody has to do.
So, and I'm Paul Bella, and we're your co-hosts for this podcast. Just a little reminder, this podcast, we have an awesome moderating team. Shadow should be moderating. Eyeshadow, good to have you. And among others, standing by, possibly Grover, and then Jessica as well. Shout out to them, thanks for their help, taking care of us, and getting social media posts, and things like that. I couldn't do that. So, Jabari, quarantine, huh?
Quarantine. Yeah.
So, on episode 1 of On A Whim, we talked about the epidemic watch and how things were canceled, right? Just life has been canceled. Just all together. And, it's like the new golden age for video games. So a lot of people are having, what are we going to do now? We're going to play video games. Exactly. And coincidentally, the game we're going to play today is a game that I'm sure is, you all have heard of it.
Everybody's playing it.
And everyone's probably playing it because it's one of the 2 games released in the middle of this pandemic. What's the other one? Do you remember? There was 2 games released. It was Animal Crossing and one other.
Doom, yeah. All the Isabel dog memes and stuff like that. But
we all know who to win. We all know who would win against the Doom Marine and Isabel. And it would be Isabel. So, without any further ado, we are introducing Animal Crossing as the game we're going to be talking over our topics today.
Yeah.
And Jabari, how have you been playing it now?
I've been playing it for about 10 hours. So, I got my decent playing. Recently, I just got it like 5 days ago or so. But yeah, let's see. Let's log in. So yeah, so we're not. Oh, it's not in there.
Oh, well,
I put a different game in there. That's why.
Oh, okay. Well, another technical difficulty. In the meantime, and Jessica is hosting our stream. Awesome, thank you, Jessica. You're the best. Let's see. So we are going to be playing Animal Crossing. It's a genre that I'm not the biggest fan of. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. I see its uses. I have my share of time sinks. No doubt about that. There's various games that I play that I'm sure others will be like, Paul, why are you even playing that game? And I was talking to Jabari earlier. One of those is FIFA. And I am one of those that do buy the new one every year. I'm one of those that will just buy the newest edition just for the newest jerseys and stuff like that. I don't know. I buy it with birthday money. I mean, birthday and Christmas money. So, but you can get a better game. I'm sure I can. But it's one of those things that I enjoy. So, I can't judge people who play Animal Crossing and games like it, like Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon and all those. I totally get it. It's just not meant for me. So That is really loud.
It sounds epic though.
It does sound epic. There we go.
All right,
that's much better.
The music too loud.
The music was too loud.
Just nice music. Sorry you guys missed all that. I guess we'll recap. So what I said earlier was that I played this game. I've never played this game before until recently.
Okay.
There's a big hype for it, so I bought it and tried it out. It's not my cup of tea, but I love more action games like Breath of the Wild and stuff like that, instead of games where you kind of just build the main. I don't know what the main thing is. Just building your community and building the inside of your house.
Right, it's
make it look
the
nice.
House, right? It's that main part.
Yeah.
My only interactions with Animal Crossing have been reviews of game critics and that just it's a time sink. And I'm like I was saying earlier, and alluding to earlier is I can't judge time sinks. I have my time sinks. I played a game this past week because of the quarantine. I think I beat it in 3 days. I mean, just powered through it. Had to be reminded of my meals. You should probably eat. So so I totally get it. So it's a big move. Please check the lost items at the recycle box. So okay,
they're giving me a lot of information. They usually don't talk this much.
They don't.
So I'm just like, what's going on?
It reminds me of the assist trophy / Smash Brothers, where it'll pop up and just start talking at you.
Yeah,
it reminds me of that right now, and I think that on purpose. I'm not familiar with that.
There's one character that does talk a lot, but. I'm not even sure if that's the same game for it, but it does apply.
It does apply,
especially at that moment.
So yeah, just the state of the world we're in right now, and that is still really loud. Let me turn that down a little bit.
Look at me. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm cute as hell.
You have an axe though.
I do.
And you have like the murderous like.
What? It's supposed to be cute. Look at my eyes. Look at my mouth.
But you're wielding an axe.
Come here, Mr. Tom Nook.
This is what you get, Tommy, when you're talking too much.
Poor Tommy.
Poor Tommy. 64,428 bells. Is that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay, 64,000 bells. That's a lot. I wish I had $64,000. So we're playing this on the Switch. I mean, the only thing that we'll play not Stardew Valley. That's another game. Animal Crossing. And recently, the Switch turned 3 a few weeks back. March 2nd. No. Yeah, March 3rd, actually.
March 3rd?
Was the official release of the Switch. We both play Switch. We both have a Switch. What do you think so far of the Switch and its... Are you just pulling items out of hammer space, huh?
Yeah. Let's see, the Switch to me is one of the best systems ever created. In my opinion right now. So
okay, go on.
Yeah. So I was really my number one had to be Nintendo 64. I'm just a big Nintendo fan.
You're a big Nintendo fan. Got it.
But once this one came out, it just took the whole boat. With my Nintendo 64, I used to have over 100 games for it.
Okay.
And for this one,
so you get a stack of cartridges.
A stack of cartridges. Yeah, and people like to steal them and stuff like that. So I probably have around close to 150.
Dang.
But yeah, don't trust little family members.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Of course, you have a drum set in your room.
This was a gift.
This
was a gift from Toria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From Toria?
Yeah, Toria. Yeah. All right. I'm saying that name incorrectly.
It's okay. It's okay.
But shoot, let me give them a tour of my house.
Give them a tour of your house.
So this is my house, guys. This is the inside of my house. We got your simple wood bed over here. About 18 woods it cost. We got a plain bookshelf over here. Right, that's cool too. Look at I have this one of the things from back in the day,
It's a record player.
a record player, and I had to register songs, but I have no idea how to do that. I have my Nintendo Switch right here, guys. Yeah.
But those aren't the color of your Joy-Cons.
It is not.
Oh, it is an imperfect copy.
This is my fish. I have two.
That is a giant fishbowl.
Yes. It's a koi, and then there's a goldfish in there, too.
Oh, so it's a koi.
Mm-hmm.
Poor koi. It's stuck in that little box. Okay.
Right? Just
So,
staring
for people in the future watching this as a podcast format, Jabari's room has to be a solid, probably 8x8 room. If that. I mean, it's not much.
Damn.
It's not even a kitchen.
This is the upgraded house.
This is the upgrade.
I upgraded from a tent.
Did you go in debt to buy this house, Jabari?
I did.
To the raccoon mob?
Yeah. And today is the day where I paid off.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna watch Jabari pay off his debts. But you're gonna want more money. And you're gonna buy a bigger house. And get another loan. It's just a cycle of life of debt and money. And why are you carrying the pickaxe?
Because I'm at, this is my girlfriend right here. Well, she's not my girlfriend yet.
But she will be.
Yeah, she just doesn't know it. As I'm carrying this axe. Let me put that away.
She doesn't know that. She just... No, that explains why you don't. That's why you're single, huh? Do you walk around with an axe?
I don't even own an axe anymore, man.
You're gonna be my girlfriend. You don't even know it yet.
It works sometimes.
Oh, I don't even know anymore.
But yeah, this is my girlfriend.
Oh, your future girlfriend.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Striking a pose.
Yeah, she's a singer and she likes to.
And she's also a fox.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You're okay with the whole cross species?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I mean, your kids are gonna be like mutants. Like half fox, half eyes always looking to the left.
I'm just remembering in Family Guy where South Park where Stan got like banished outside of his town. Okay. And he had to go live with PETA, basically.
Oh yeah.
There's like the frog.
Oh yeah, kill me. But also, Family Guy had a moment like on Noah's Ark, where the elephant and the penguin.
Yeah.
Right? Like, did you name it yet? What are you saying? Did you name it yet? Yeah, his name is Paul. Well, that's gonna be too bad for you because you can throw it overboard. And of course, his name had to be Paul. Like the three-eyed monkey from Nickelodeon for Jimmy Neutron. Oh, hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Of course, his name was Paul.
You've been tortured over with entertainment. You've just been tortured.
Oh, it's wonderful. So this is the raccoon mob, right? This is where
Mr. Tom.
He even looks like a mafia boss. Like he's got the like fluorescent shirt. I was like, who's gonna mess with that guy? Like, he knows you can't mess with him. His eyes. You're gonna wind up with concrete shoes at the bottom of the lake. It's just gonna happen.
You didn't pay me in bells. You didn't pay soon enough.
Break a kneecap.
Oh my gosh! First, with the axe. With my axe.
He'll take the axe and break your kneecap. That's what's gonna happen.
Look at that smile.
Oh no, he knows he knows you owe him. You got the little mini golf thing, like stereotypical mini golf, little putt range.
Yeah, well this is theirs. I can't even take it.
They can't even take it. You want it?
Yeah, but
if you look with murderous and you even run around with like murderous intent. You're like hands. You're like a Titan from Attack on Titan.
Basically. Shoot. So you even have an ATM and everything in this game.
Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? So you love the Switch.
I love the Switch.
You're a Nintendo fanboy through and through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Nothing can tell me.
No, I can tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Back in the day, I was really into PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. But
which coincidentally, the PS2 turned 20 on the day after the Switch was released on March 4th. 2000. What were you doing the year 2000, Jabari? I mean, as long as it's rated PG-13.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say some hood things.
Back
in the day, I was pretty hardcore.
Well, 2000, you must have been a 4th grader?
Come on, man.
No, because in 2000, I was a 6th grader or a 7th or a 5th grader. So you're a couple years behind me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I was 7.
you were 2nd grade? 3rd grade?
Is that 7? That's 2nd grade. It must be 2nd grade, right?
It must be 2nd grade.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we're not that. We could have been drive straight thugging back in elementary school, learning your time, how to tell time.
School was whack. I didn't learn crap.
You didn't learn what elementary school did you go to?
Elementary school. I went to actually like 3 different ones.
Did you?
Yeah, I was going.
You're being moved around.
Yeah.
Got it. How was that, Jabari, getting moved around from school to school?
It was okay.
It was okay?
It's just like one day, oh, you're going to this school now.
Oh, you're like,
I'm just like,
okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
But I mean, when I was moving around, like, we just made a big move. So it was at the same time. So it wasn't too bad because I didn't make too many friends at the time.
Got it.
We just moved to actually Highland at the time. And I was from Carson or near LA. So
that's where you get your thugging attitude.
My thug attitude. From 7 years old.
Hey, kids are impressionable. So what was your favorite game for the PS2?
PS2. Ooh, going back, huh?
Of course.
Yeah. Let's see, the first game that just came to mind is actually 2 games came to mind: Grand Theft Auto 3 and Jak and Daxter.
Jak and Daxter 2. See, for me, because I got the PS2 rather late. I got it probably middle of the 2000s. So maybe around high school. When I was in high school. So I'm thinking I got it 2003, 04. And the 2 games I got for it, I got Ace Combat 5.
Ace Combat 5.
Yeah, that's one of those flight sim, combat sims. Hyper realistic air battles and missile lock. Think Top Gun, but And then, so I like to think that one was my favorite. And then of course, I played Battlefront 2 on the PS2 for Galactic Conquest. I mean, I played that so much. I mean, I can recite strategies from maps almost verbatim. So again, when it comes to judging people who play these kind of games, are you happy? Did you get another loan out? You need a loan of 348,000 bells.
Oh,
are you gonna do it? What's the interest rate?
There's no interest rate.
Is it fixed or variable?
Imagine if you're just like 7 years old and they add like variable interest rates and late fees and all that. Oh my gosh! I just paid off my debt of $198,000.
How long did it take you that?
It took me like 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days.
Yeah. So this is gonna be double that at least.
At least. Oh wow, you're in debt to the raccoon mob.
Yeah. Just.
I heard there's strategies of people that give you, the characters give you gifts in game, right? You just sell to the pawn shop because you need the money to pay off the raccoon mob. Is
that your image of Animal Crossing?
That's what I think of when I think of Animal Crossing.
Of
course, because he's dreaming of breaking your kneecaps with your axe. And not the sharp end. I mean the blunt. Blunt.
Oh, slowly and painfully.
Of course.
Oh.
So 2 very different ends of the spectrum for Jak and Daxter and then Ace Combat 5, right?
Yeah.
I don't think any of the games I played on the PS2 were PS2 exclusive. So I think any games I would have played would have been able to play on anything. But yeah, Ace Combat 5, I really enjoyed the story of that game. And then of course Battlefront 2. Over here, your girl wants you. What did you
What did I do?
What did you do?
I'll tell you when you're a little bit older, boy.
Oh. No, I'd rather not be old enough for you to hear that. I'm quite alright with not knowing what you did to that fox girl. I will never be old enough. And that's okay. So, having the chance to play games, I see a lot of people, spending time saying, man, if I just had a day off, if I just could not go to work and still be paid, and a lot of jobs are saying you can work from home, right? And, another gift for you. She's giving you a gift. The floating biotope planter. So you're going to go pawn it?
I can.
To the pawn shop. So a lot of people are saying, if I had the time, I'd just sit at home, relax, and not do anything. But a lot of people...
I'm sorry, she told me to do something, and I was not listening. This is like a real relationship.
So,
go ahead.
Regular Tuesday? Oh, wow, that's funny. I'm
sorry, I keep distracting.
No, it's okay. It's okay. The fox girl flirting with you is just too much for me right now. If people had time to just be home and relax and not do anything, they would. But here they are out, essentially frolicking in the parks, and which I totally get. And not saying I haven't broken that, the quarantine procedure. We're breaking it right now, in theory.
6 feet.
6 feet apart. I gotta be on that side, and I have to be over there. I've thought people would take it,
more serious,
more like this. Games like this would, and then Disney Plus, like I mentioned earlier. Watching The Simpsons, been watching it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of things you can do at home. I don't, I thought people would just be at home and taking it more easy.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on life being canceled due to the pandemic?
Life being canceled. For me, I expected this to happen, but not because of a disease.
Okay, what were you saying? What were you expecting to happen?
What I was expecting to happen was I finished my classes,
mm-hmm.
and then I'm kind of just free into I either take more classes
mm-hmm.
or find a job somewhere else. But
like a real job?
Yeah, a real job.
Not saying what you did wasn't a real job before, because
it was the easiest job ever, and I don't even know how you can call it a job. But
would you show up to casting calls?
People called me. They said, "Hey, we need somebody to work in the background."
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like being a background bitch, but hey,
I don't like being a background. Gonna bleep that out in the final.
Oh yeah. But hey, if the pay is right,
why not?
Why not? And they paid me.
So, would you say that was the easiest job ever?
Yes. Because literally, I go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, they have me playing like a high school student or something like that.
Of course they do, because high school students should look like they're in their almost 30s.
Dang! Hold on, there's a burn right there. Do I look like I'm over 30?
No. It's not a burn on you. It's a burn on like, for example, Spider-Man, right?
You think he looks over 30?
No, but he looks like he's in his 20s, right?
Oh,
and he's playing a high school student, and I'm like, that's as close as we're gonna get without violating child labor laws. And you look like you're in your 20s. You can't. I don't think you're passing for a high schooler. I don't think that's. Are you just gonna shoot the balloon down?
I'm supposed to, but
and there you go. Present. Present. Is that what you yell? In class when there's a sub, you just present. That's wonderful. And that's your fox girlfriend again.
Yeah.
It's not a foxy girlfriend. Yeah. It's just a fox girl who's a friend, because she doesn't know that she's gonna be.
Doesn't know. As I look at her from the back, and look at her tail wagging around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I be worried?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, my job in LA, working as a background and stand-in actor, easiest job. High school student, they want me to put on the backpack. Sometimes they want me to sit at a desk.
Sometimes.
And act like I'm stunning. Sometimes they want to walk down a hall.
While the real actors are acting.
While the real actors are acting. And that's why I hate that job so much. Being an actor and seeing other people act, but not me.
Right.
But one day that would change.
Do you still want to do that, or?
Of course.
Are you going towards like having a job, in marketing, or?
That's the hard thing. That's the difficult thing for me right now. Like I always imagine once I'm done with classes, that means I can focus on acting career, right?
So you do want to focus on the acting career.
I do, but after going to school, after getting my master's and stuff like that,
looking at cost analysis and
exactly.
Like, acting is fun.
It's fun, but will it pay the bills?
And right now, it's due to the pandemic. You're not paying
exactly nothing. And
there's no income coming in.
Yeah. It sucks.
You can't work from home and act, unless you do voice acting, which we're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially in California with AB5.
Ooh,
and I had to find a way to sneak AB5 in there because it's the bane of my existence.
Shoot, AB5, it's just messing up a lot of things.
It is messing up a lot of things as you're picking oranges.
I know.
I'm a very big fan of when you go up to an orange and if you wait too long to pick it up, you yell orange.
What?
No, you walked up to an orange and it said orange.
Oh, you did.
like yes, we know it's an orange. I don't know what to do with that. So, do you think the Switch is on pace to become the most selling console? Because I think PS2 holds the title, right? Or did?
Oh,
I mean, something worth looking up,
Yeah, that is worth looking up.
To the internet.
Let's see, I think the PS1 sold over 100,000 consoles within, I think, 7 years or something like that. Then the PS2 surpassed that by within 1 year, I believe. So I'm wondering how much they're at right now.
So, visiting our trusty Wikipedia, because that's totally trusting. The PS2 has sold more than 155 million units.
155
million units sold.
Whoa.
Over, yeah. But the Nintendo DS, which I also was a fan of, has sold 154.02 million.
Whoa!
Yeah. The Switch, as of right now in this moment, has sold 52.48 million units.
52. Oh, okay.
So 52 million. So in this 2017, and then the PS2 from 2000 to present, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, Jabari, you being such a Nintendo fan, do you think the Switch will surpass that?
I hope so, Paul. But I don't think it will.
Because it's about 100 million short.
Yeah. I know with this Animal Crossing, they're having shortages for Nintendo Switches, but I don't think that's going to.
Because they just released the Switch Lite, which is just the handheld version, right? There is no dock compatibility, right? So the PS2 had a lot of incarnations, right? It had the big giant box, and then it went to the slim. Then you had to buy the little stand for it, which I have. I had because I couldn't stand it. It had to be vertical for whatever reason. So I'm excited for to see what Nintendo. Oh, you can carry the ladder around with you.
Yeah.
And you just okay. I thought you put it in your virtual.
I can.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't even go into a bag.
and hammer space. Oh, that's wonderful.
This is a fantastic game. They thought so much. They put so much work into it.
Yeah, so much details. You do have a cute little messenger bag, though.
I do. Yeah, this is my Tom Nook exclusive brown bag
from the Raccoon Mob. Did he loan you it too?
No.
Did you expect to get repaid for that?
I don't even know. Oh, I did. I think I paid like $4,000.
You paid $4,000.
4 bells. 4,000 bells.
Oh, funny story. So my mom buys things online on impulse, and there are a lot of things she doesn't expect them to be what she, like she bought this backpack, but she's like, I'm gonna return it. What are you gonna return it for? I don't want it no more. I mean, okay. And then I looked at it, I'm like, I would love this backpack. I'm gonna use it. He's like, oh, no, I want the money back. Here's $10.
You can return stuff to Amazon like that? Or
I mean,
I did with a jacket, but I had to return it back to the company.
To the company, right?
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can do it either. I think whoever you go through that website's what to call it? The website's return policy.
Oh, I
so
see.
either eBay or Amazon or. Oh, that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, you pole vaulted over the river. Okay. Oh, you just picked up a random crab. It was a crab, right?
No, it was a coral.
Oh, it was coral.
Yeah.
Why did coral wash up on the beach?
You know what?
You know what, Paul? Don't ask questions.
Question the games.
Is it like every other game where you can just walk into some random person's house?
Yes.
Yes.
But he knocks first.
But he knocks.
He knocks. He's a gentleman. Oh, look at that butterfly.
Are you going to catch it?
Yeah.
Let it be free, Jabari. Why?
No.
No, it must be captured.
It must be captured. Oh, there's another present. Wow.
I caught a tiger butterfly. I've earned my stripes. Oh, it's so pathetic. It's adorable. Another present.
Yeah, everything you catch, everything you get, they have like some type of like light pun to it.
Of course they do. All right, Jabari. All right, come on. There it is.
Yay.
And see, when you walk up, present. It reminds me of the furry sumo wrestlers from episode 0. When they just come up and
they come out like this. Oh my god.
Oh goodness, that was episode 0. That was the thing.
Yeah, shoot. In this game, you start off with 2 residents that come with you to the island.
Oh, and he's one of them.
One of them.
Boone.
And I don't want him on the island.
You gonna vote him off? You gonna vote him off the island?
I feel like that would be really mean, but I'd rather have the hedgehog than him.
You rather have the hedgehog? Why are you sweating?
I don't even know.
Distress reaction. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Why are you distressed? Can you go potty? Do you need to go potty, Jabari?
Yeah. They have like emotes or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or wait, there we go.
Oh, joy.
Yeah.
There it is. So you need to learn feelings in this game.
And show them to other people.
I
should show it to my girlfriend.
Why are you showing her you being distressed?
Well, not that one.
Why are you
I have more sense than that. Look, she's dancing with me.
Oh, low battery. Your right one's still low battery.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I mean,
let's fix that real quick. Hold up. I want to dance with her again. That was cute.
Joy.
She just smiles this time.
She's just like, I already danced with you once.
Yeah. Let me switch out these controllers.
So part of life being canceled was a lot of things being canceled. Last time we were talking about, us looking forward to going to E3, but that's since been canceled. So E3 is a thing. Whim Indies had the privilege of going to E3 for the better part of 6 years now. So and we've seen a lot of changes during that time. It's not quite like GameStop where this is the end of GameStop, right? Once it closed, it's not going to open back up, kind of thing. But E3's gone through a lot of changes. A lot of changes for the better and a lot of changes for the worse. Like, what do you think of the E3 the changes to E3?
So the biggest change to me that was the worst was allowing peasants into allowing the gamers into the
trade
show. And
yeah.
I felt like it just more like a special event when they weren't there.
Right.
But I understand why they did that.
Right. Because money.
Money, exactly.
Because money, yeah.
Yeah, some of these people, they were getting like $800 each off of them, especially the first time they were doing it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I understand.
Well,
guys.
the gamer passes are what, $300 each?
Yeah, I think they.
And then you let 10,000 of them in. I mean, that's money in the bank.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's it's curious because it's converse to what's going on, like, because Sony's not there no more.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, went down to their theater down the street
Mm-hmm.
and did their own E3 with blackjack and probably hookers. You know what I mean? Futurama reference. I'm chock full of references like that. Just, I was sitting actually in here, we're recording with Grover, watching The Simpsons, and I was able to quote the next Simpson line, like the storyline and the whole 9 yards. And he's like, "Do you memorize this stuff?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's just something I enjoy." So I thoroughly enjoy. I enjoyed E3, but for none of the reasons that like the games, seeing them being one of the first to play, the swag, I totally get. E3 got me my job in theory. Funny story about that. When I went to so I'm a school counselor by trade, right? And I went to my job interview. It was pouring rain, like it was stupid rain, like falling from the sky sideways, right? Like my umbrella was useless. So I'm like, I'm not gonna ruin a suit jacket, and it's gonna get all wet and gross, and gotta sit in it now. So I wore the weatherproof jacket I bought at E3, and I guess they hired me because the jacket I wore had E3 on it, and they're like, "What's E3?" And one of the assistant principals at the time, like, "You don't know what E3 is?" "No, that's what we're asking." "Hire him, because the kids will know what that is, because that's video games, and he's gonna earn their respect faster." And I'm like, okay. So E3 got me my job in theory, right? Because I guess the guy I was competing with, we were so like close in quality that they chose me. So because of the E3. Oh my goodness, that is a kangaroo person.
This is the first person invited to my island.
You're the first person?
Yeah.
I'm surprised because she has a kid.
Yeah.
It isn't on your radar.
I didn't think about that. No. I was just like, yeah, it's okay.
Like,
I don't see any dad.
You don't see no dad?
There's no daddy.
I can be your new daddy, son.
See, like, she just moved in.
She just
Is there anybody who's
literally
not?
She just moved in. Like, there's still boxes.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't hurry up. She will sleep on a bed of boxes tonight. Where's your kid gonna sleep, Jabari? In the box, in the smaller box.
In a smaller box.
In her pouch.
Look at all these boxes. Yeah.
That's a.
Can't take the boxes. Okay.
But the reason I liked E3 so much was, it was a studio event, right? Like, a lot of indie contributors were able to go, and the only time we ever actually meet face to face, because a lot of what Women Indie does takes place remotely. Voice actors, the devs, on the Grover's production team. Everything happens remotely from different parts of, either California based or Nevada based. And I liked E3 because it brought us all together, even for like sometimes one day, even though some people were like, "Nah, I don't want to go to E3." I'm talking to you, Chris Nuno, if you're watching. Yes, I'm bitter. I'll never forget the very first E3 It was the year Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U was out, right?
And I didn't get to go to that one.
You didn't get to go to that one? Were you working? Or were you?
It was in Japan.
You were in Japan. So I thought you were there. I mean, I have the picture right here. We could check.
Oh yeah, check.
Yeah, we'll check.
I remember. You know what? Maybe is that when they gave out the coin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was there.
Yeah, but you're not in the picture.
Yeah, I think I had to see a play that day.
You leave early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember walking with Chris Nuno on the E3 show floor. We were in the Nintendo area waiting to play Smash Brothers.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, some guy waves him down. And he says hi, greets him, handshake. But we can't do anymore because, coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
And the guy walks away. And I'm like, hey, Chris, who was that? Oh, nobody. He says, oh, that was the lead composer of Halo. And I was like, and in my head, I hear the Halo, aww, right? And I'm like I'm in the presence of greatness, and I'm just some small time whim indie at the time HR person. I mean, I was just doing onboarding at the time, nowhere near what I'm doing now. But to be in the presence of someone who I'm like, you made that noise. You
made that noise.
you made music. Like I had like a little fanboy moment.
Oh shoot!
And then you see like Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario, walking down, and I have 4 pictures with him that I'm gonna break a streak of because I have a picture with him for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like that won't happen this year, and that's a little disappointing.
Yeah.
So just the things the pandemic took from us that I have a 93-year-old grandpa, so I'm a little cautious.
Mm-hmm.
I had to do a lot of banking yesterday, and I just went through all ATMs, just straight up ATMs. I don't want to talk to nobody. I didn't get out of my car. We're gonna do it this way because I'm worried because I'll probably survive, but someone with a compromised immune system or someone like my grandpa who doesn't have the same ability to fight off infections probably wouldn't fare as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's interesting time. I was talking to my grandpa. He's 93. He's lived through a lot. He's lived through World War II, and I mean, he's not a U.S. resident. He lived in Peru, but he's seen like terrorist attacks and stuff like that, right? And I asked him, Grandpa, did you ever think you'd live to see this? And he's like, I thought we would never see the day. Like, he thought medical science was beyond this. Like, we would have this figured out, down pat.
Nope.
Some guy ate a bat in China, and now I can't be 6 feet away from a bank teller, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
We're breaking a law. Well, I guess
we're not breaking a law yet. We're not breaking a law yet.
Well, we need about 3 more people.
Well, it's 10.
10.
No group bigger than
group
bigger than 10.
And I don't know why I thought it was 5.
Well, I mean, maybe change to 5. But like they've closed beach and hiking trails, and it's like I think next will be parks and other sites like that. Mm-hmm. I know they canceled your comedy show for your master,
Yeah.
Which I haven't got the refund thing yet, so get on that.
Yeah.
Which is not a problem. At the end of the day, I'll probably just donate it towards the Cal State philanthropic.
I mean, that's where the money actually went to.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
did it really?
there's
Okay.
actually 3 methods that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Get a refund. Yeah, or donate it.
I think I'll just donate it then. Because if it's going to the philanthropic foundation, I like to donate to charities and stuff like that. That'll give him back to the community. Your little drum set.
Yeah.
1240. Is that real time?
Yeah, it's real time.
So this game is in real time.
Yeah. From dawn
to dusk.
And that's one of the things I kind of hate about it. It's cool, but it makes the game like progress really slowly.
Right. I think that's on purpose, though.
Yeah, they want you to spend more time.
I think that's on purpose. So it is truly a time sink.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but then again, some people count frames in fighting games to time their combos. So who am I? Who am I? Not saying I do. So we had a question asked since our last podcast. I couldn't find the word there. From Perpetual Player 1. And he asked, what are your thoughts on postponing of GDC due to coronavirus and how it affects indie developers?
That's GDC.
So GDC and indie developers. So there's a lot that we can unpack in that question in these last 10, 15 minutes of our stream, right? Because we're going to stream for about an hour.
Yeah, has it been that long already?
It's 12:50 if we want to add 5 minutes of slush time because the game volume was so loud. It recorded over so we can skip forward for that. I know, time flies when we're talking about Animal Crossing and Nintendo and PlayStation. And we'll look at the text stream. I'm sure we're missing a lot in there.
Yeah.
Shout outs again to Shadow and Jessica for being being awesome and helping us out with that. So Jabari, you've been to GDC, so you want to unpack that question a little bit? How the it being canceled and its significance to the not only the industry but to indies in particular.
Gotcha. So I only went to GDC once. Right. But just from going once, you can tell that this event is you're there to socialize with other developers out there and just other people in the business. And there's also fans and stuff like that there too, I believe. I can't remember, but there's people trying out your games, and it's not E3, but it's just a lot of learning that can happen there at that spot, and I feel like because of this virus, all that just gotten taken away from everybody. Right. So there's a big
the chance to network in person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Networking is the key thing for that place.
Because I remember E3 was going towards that route too, pushing networking opportunities, in and around the showroom floor. So, I mean, I think the virus situation is going to help us see that we do miss that human component, where the social interaction. Because, I mean, this thing, your phone can only communicate so much that, you lack that in person. Now, some of our fellow gamers, this is their moment. This is
their moment. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed except not being able to find toilet paper.
Exactly.
Because apparently there's a correlation between washing your hands and toilet paper.
I think people keep doing that, and I see the jokes and stuff like that. Oh my God! Hold up! Ah,
the bees! Ah, the bees! The bees!
How long did they chase you for?
Are they African? Oh, they got you! Are you distressed?
Oh my God! Am I distressed?
You got my wasps! Oh, they were wasps!
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Is there like a medical tent you go to?
There's like medicines you can buy to fix it.
Like they got your eye really good.
Yeah, damn. Look at that.
I don't think softwood will fix that. Just whack yourself in the face.
With some softwood. Oh, good.
Implications were made.
Here's some money, though.
Can you please take your softwood off my face?
Oh my God! What was his name? Mac?
Oh yeah, Mac. That's a story for a different time. Hey, Sonic, do you have some? Do you have some medicine for my eye? I do some softwood on it, but it didn't make it better. So GDC, and I mean, I think for indies losing that like specified time to network, to pitch their ideas to publishers, and I mean just that loss of time for that. But I mean, it just finding new ways to reach out to people, and I mean, I think Zoom is behind the coronavirus because their business has exploded exponentially. Right? Like I should have got stock in Zoom if they even had stock, or their parent company or whatever. But I think we're going to see a very large push to work from home in the industry, because a lot of places still require you to come into work, brick and mortar, be in the office. And a lot of people are finding themselves having to work from home and learning to use conferencing software, which is amazing I was part of a meeting yesterday with the student support team for my district, and my boss's boss was trying to talk and give us instructions and expectations. Some person's screaming child was like, "Wow!" Like just, and we're like, "Mute the mic, mute the mic, mute the mic." Like you can be in the meeting, just mute them. How do you mute? And like, drag your cursor to the bottom left of the screen, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then just some people couldn't, figure it out and had to be booted from the call. Or like just
to be booted
because we couldn't be productive anymore. I mean,
guys, yeah, it's too distracting.
Yeah. So I mean, we're finding ways to make up. But I think we are missing that social networking interaction, and I think that's what GDC brings to the table, and a lot of indies. Hopefully there'll be other opportunities. I'm sure GDC will be back next year. If not later this year. I'm hearing September, October might be everything gets cleared up. Well, it just seems forever away.
Yeah.
But it's April next week. So, 2 weeks in quarantine, kind of you lose track of time, I guess. So, hopefully that answers your question. Perpetual Player One. If we didn't, we'll try to clarify it next time. We're open for more Q&A in the future. On this, you can hit us on either through we have our own On A Whim Spotify, the YouTube comment section. You can just direct. Your eye is still swollen.
It's swollen on account of can.
And you got it. Like I didn't even notice the can. I noticed your eye being swollen, hit by the softwood. You should probably get that treated.
I probably should.
The bees. I love their reaction though. So we're open to more Q&A, being posed to us. We'll have a little section, 10 minutes at the end of our stream, asking questions. You can ask it in the stream chat too, and then either who's ever moderating Shadow today, for example, will just give us the questions. We can be happy to answer it on the following podcast. Again, this isn't the usual stream where we interact with the chat directly. It's more us talking over and drowning out the gameplay and about different topics and stuff like that. So, just people watching in the future. This is for the On The Whim podcast. Which will be available when, Jabari?
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday?
Every
Tuesday. The Tuesday following the stream. Yeah. Now we're not going to every week yet.
Yeah.
We're not doing it. We're not there yet. If we see demand rise for it, then I'm sure we can make time for it. But in the meantime, especially with the whole coronavirus thing.
Coronavirus!
So hopefully this gives something people to listen to while stuck at home and doing stuff. So that's a little twirl. So, anything, Jabari, you wanna raise up in this in the waning time we have left on the podcast?
I was gonna say a little something about indie games and how this is affecting it, but time wise,
we got about 5 minutes. You're more than welcome to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so for indie game companies, I believe that most of them are working digitally anyway.
Right.
So,
remotely and
remotely and digitally. So it doesn't really affect them too much, and actually it's probably a good time for them since everybody's at home and more people are playing video games. They have more time to play video games.
They do. Yeah. I have way more time to play video games than I have in a long time.
Yeah. So. It's not too bad for any game developers.
Okay.
But for like our studio where we actually have people working at, we have a studio location, which a lot of indie game companies don't have.
No, they don't. Yeah.
But
unless they're one of the triple I's, right? That we came up with the term.
But yeah, it's lonely here. It's lonely here without the people. Sometimes it's really quiet here, but a lot of times, people
there's
are
something
cracking
happening.
jokes.
Yeah.
But that sense of community.
That's what's
gone.
missing.
Yeah. and
you like that in-person interaction.
Yeah, and it's so much easier if you never talk to the person. If you only talk to a person through a screen, to just leave the company whenever you want, to just ghost. And that's the thing that I'm scared of for indie game companies.
Okay, so you're worried about the commitment piece of. Well, I mean, Whim Independent Studios, Whim Indie, was founded with the intent. Oh, you got a fishy! Or is it another can?
I don't know yet. We'll see now. It's a little. It's an
anchovy. Anchovy. So, you think with people working on so Whim Indie was founded with the intent of helping people move along to get into the industry, get their foot in the door. So while we always know that's going to be an end possibility, because we don't have the capital yet. Soon, hopefully, but later this year we see a lot more gains through our titles getting released on various platforms, and we'll talk more about that when that gets more solidified, which is exciting times at Whim Indie. But do you feel like people working online will be quicker to jump ship because they don't feel that community bond, or?
Yeah, I feel like it just kind of destroys the work environment in a bit. It doesn't destroy. It's not there.
It's disruptful. You gotta. Oh, you got it. It's coming. Another anchovy.
It's
a loach.
Loach.
I've never heard of a loach before.
Looking at me with reproach.
With reproach. Oh, it's trying to rhyme. Yeah. Oh, it tried.
It tried. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people do like to work at home, and they are really productive.
And a lot of people are very productive working at home. But then vice versa, there's a lot of people that get distracted easily and don't focus. And I can name names, but I'm not going to, because I'm not going to do that. So hopefully our contributors, do go on to bigger and better things. But hopefully they're is that Benjamin?
His name is Benjamin. I think he smokes weed. I'll show you in a bit. Why,
why you think that way?
Yeah. You can probably see it now. Look at his eye.
I can't.
Stop talking to me, Benjamin. Oh, he's giving me a gift.
Now, who feels like a jerk? Jabari feels like a jerk. Oh, that's funny.
My residents are so nice to me. My gosh.
And you're like the owner of the island?
No. I think Tom is like the owner. Look at this is why I think he's. Look over here, Ben.
I almost called him something.
No.
Can you talk to him behind him and then just have him turn to you?
There
yeah.
Look at that, yeah.
It looks like a dog when you flash light in its eyes the right way, and it flashes that red.
Yeah.
I used to own a husky. Her eyes would do that. It would freak me out because I was younger. It was scary AF.
Oh my god!
But then I'm like, that's her eyes just adjusting to the dilation or whatever. So it could be that, but it's daytime, so probably not that.
It's not that.
That sweatshirt looks good. He wants your sweatshirt.
No, bro.
No, bro, that's your purple sweatshirt.
How long have you worn it today? Bro, what? Why?
Anything I wear looks like a napkin for a couple hours, alrighty. Yeah, he probably smoked something.
What? What conversation is this?
It's like the podcast. We're just on a whimming it.
He's on a whimming it. Oh, he's gonna have to leave this island.
I'm gonna vote him off the island. Are you able to vote people off the island?
I believe you can tell people to leave.
Okay.
But I don't know how to do that.
And you're too nice to do that?
I think I'm too nice to do.
Yeah.
But I will talk shit.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Just your second bleep word of the day. It's fine. You're doing better than last time. So
I only said 2 last time.
You only said 2, so you're tied with your best.
But it was a really bad one last time.
It was one of the big ones.
But okay, yeah, I guess we'll.
This kind of wrapping up on the On the Whim podcast. I'm Paul Vela.
Jabari Lewis.
And we will see you back here hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks, barring any more Corona, and we'll keep you up to date with what Womendy's up to, and I think we'll go from there. So it's good to see you guys and for hanging in there with us. And you guys have a wonderful day. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Don't touch your face like we just did a second ago.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.